He is a Golden Globe, Tony, and Emmy Award-winning actor, and now he has scored his 5th Emmy nomination for his role in Bad Education. Good morning, Hugh Jackman. Thanks for being with us. Congratulations. Congratulations on the Emmy nomination. As we mentioned, it's not your first, but interestingly enough, your other big Emmy win was back in 2005 for hosting the Tony Awards, and you say that was particularly surprising. Why?
I didn't know there was a category for that. So when someone rang me and said, you've been nominated, I was like, I haven't done any TV. Well, I did in the past. I hadn't done it in a while. And they said, oh, no, it was for hosting the Tonys. I was like, oh, okay. And so I presumed I wasn't going to win. But I went. I was in LA and I went. And then, yeah, lo and behold, I won. It was all very, very surprising. So I have a little more heads up this time.
Yeah, a little more heads up. But this time the ceremony is remote due to COVID-19. So what are your big plans for the night?
Well, I will be dressing up from the waist up anyway, I can promise you that. And from someone I've hosted a bunch of award shows, the Tonys, the Oscars, I can tell you, by the way, I can't tell you who, I wish I could. I remember in the first commercial break at the Oscars, I looked down and 2 very big A-list movie stars were pulling hip flasks out of their jacket pocket. Super slim line, and I was like, oh, that's how you get through these things. So in this case, virtually, it's just going to be like an Aussie bar, literally just under the camera, right in front of me, just there.
Great way to do it. And we know you have this long-running feud with your buddy Ryan Reynolds, and he sent you a congratulatory message when he found out you were nominated for an Emmy, but it was a little snarky. So have you checked on him since, and how's he doing?
I check on Blake all the time. I just can't imagine what this whole isolation has been like. I mean, really, that's months in the same house with Ryan. So I check on her all the time. She really, really appreciates that. I think it's been very difficult for her. But no, Ryan and I, it's, you know, it's sort of like big brother, little brother. And so I just keep trying to take the high road all the time. It's very difficult, it's draining, but I just, you know, I'm trying to teach him that, you know, he won't listen.
Hugh, this is being called one of your most powerful performances yet. This is the true story of the largest public school embezzlement in American history. You played Dr. Frank Tassone, the man who's at the center of it, but you say you don't think of him as a villain. Why not?
No, I don't. Actually, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this, because he's human who erred. He went to jail. He ended up paying all the $2.2 million back, and he regrets it completely. So I was more interested in how does that happen? How do good people, he was one of the best, if not the best superintendent in the country, you know, devoted his life to being a teacher and then being an administrator in public schools. How do people go that far off? How does it happen? How does a culture somehow make things okay when we know they're not? That's what really interested me. It's sort of a cautionary tale, but I don't, the dogs could not be eating more loudly in the background. I hope you can't. They really have no respect for you guys. I'm so sorry.
It's called interviews during quarantine. Things like that happen. You're at home. We absolutely understand it. We absolutely get it. And, you know, let's take a look. We're going to take a 30-second look at a clip of Bad Education. Here we go. Check it out.
You stole from the schools, Pam, from the taxpayers, from the kids we're supposed to serve. I mean, this kind of behavior goes beyond the bounds of immoral. It's cruel. It's heinous. It's sociopathic even.
Sociopathic? What?
Shameless self-interest, the unstable personality, the parade of rotten marriages.
Frank.
And Hugh, this apparently was your first time working with the wonderful Allison Janney. You two go head-to-head throughout the movie. What was that like?
I'm so glad you showed that scene, because if you imagine when the camera was on her, my face was literally next to the camera for about an hour while she did that scene. And I remember thinking, wow, I did 4 years of study at drama school and I could have traded all of that in for that hour. Like it was a masterclass. She's so... the ability to still be funny in scenes where there's tears coming down her face, the nuances, she's astonishing. And, you know, she ad-libs, she's open, she loves it. And, you know, it's just, for me, one of those great examples. There's someone who was a Broadway sort of staple, a legend, really, on Broadway for years before The West Wing happened. And I'm thrilled she's getting all the kudos she deserves. Well, it was a great cast all around, I have to say. It was amazing.
It really is, and we've seen the movie, and you're getting the kudos you deserve as well. And another reason to celebrate this morning, Wolverine. It's streaming on Disney Plus now. It's been 20 years since your first performance as Wolverine. Does it surprise you that 20 years later, 2 decades later, people are still talking about your character?
Man, I remember, so that was my first movie in America. And I had 2 or 3 friends in the business say, hey, dude, before this movie comes out, the word on the street is this is not good. Make sure you booked another film. That way, at least you've got another shot. Right? So I remember hustling around LA doing, auditions for just to get something. And I got another film, thank God. I remember thinking, oh, I get one more shot. And when it came out, no one knew that was coming. No one knew that I would end up playing the role 9 times. It still surprises me, thrills me, and I'm so grateful to those fans. Really, I am.
So there's a lot of speculation, though, who's going to take over the role from you. So I'm not going to ask you who you think is going to be. I'm going to say,
Ryan Reynolds.
What's your
not Ryan Reynolds.
Not Ryan Reynolds? Okay, that's all we need to know. Not Ryan Reynolds. Well, we want to say congratulations on your nomination, and good luck, my friend. Get the bar set up right in front of the TV. I mean, and enjoy yourself because you deserve it.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Emmy. Thanks, Michael. Lovely to see you guys.
You too. Take care. Bad Education is available to watch on HBO, and the 72nd Emmy Awards air Sunday, September 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, here on ABC.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.